I would do doubles.
Who would you pick?
I would do, obviously, Serena, because I'm not an idiot.
Jonathan Van Ness is making his case to be the first non-binary doubles tennis player. We are here for it. And we've got the stories that define the week on People in 10. I'm Andrea Belke, bringing you everything you need to know about pop culture right now. We've got 10 minutes, so let's dive right in with the first 5, starting with this week's top story.
Rihanna is so excited to become a mom. A source tells us that she and A$AP Rocky are going to be the cutest parents.
That's right, Rihanna is pregnant. Earlier this week, the couple revealed they're expecting their first child together with a photo shoot of them strolling through Harlem.
Rihanna looks stunning as she showed off her growing baby bump under a long unbuttoned pink coat and a jeweled necklace.
The pair has been dating since November of 2020 after years of friendship.
A$AP really doted on her from the very beginning. A source tells us that he is an over-the-top romantic who sends her flowers all the time. The source adds that Rihanna's never felt this way before and that the relationship has changed her.
Another insider says becoming parents was the natural next step for them.
The source says that she's really embracing all the changes to her body during pregnancy. And in true Rihanna style, her fashion has been so on point recently as she's kept her baby bump under wraps.
Next up, some big life changes in Hollywood, including for Hoda Kotb, who split from her partner of 8 years, Joel Schiffman.
Hoda explained on Today that she and Joel had had some prayerful conversations and that they had come to a decision.
We decided that we're better as friends and parents than we are as an engaged couple.
Some viewers had noticed that Kotb hadn't been wearing her engagement ring.
That's what prompted her to address the issue, even though she admitted that it felt really weird and awkward to be talking about it.
The exes share 2 daughters, 4-year-old Haley and 2-year-old Hope. And Nick Cannon had an announcement to make on his talk show.
Nick and model Brady are expecting a baby boy.
DJ Khaled, he called, I didn't answer, he left a voicemail and just said, another one.
This marks baby number 8 for Cannon and comes 2 months after he lost his infant son, Zen, to brain cancer.
Nick said he knew he had another baby on the way before Zen's death.
When is the right time? How do I share this?
Hours after Nick shared the news, Zen's mom, Melissa Scott, took to Instagram to say she's at peace and she's reflecting on her time with her son.
Moving on now to the posts you've been loving this week. Tom Brady confirmed he's retiring after 7 Super Bowl wins and 22 years in the NFL. In his announcement post, he called the future exciting, while his wife Gisele Bündchen shared a touching tribute of her own, writing that she's so proud and in awe of her man. And the Washington football team's got a new Instagram handle.
We are the Commanders.
Washington dropped its former name in 2020 following years of complaints over its racist connotations. The Commanders' new logo and uniforms will incorporate the team's signature colors, burgundy and gold. And Jason Ritter is defending his wife, Yellow Jackets star Melanie Lynskey, against body shamers, urging anyone with unsolicited comments about someone else's body to write them on their forehead with permanent marker, then quote, swan dive directly into the sun. Well put. This week marks People's 2nd annual Love Issue, and our cover star is Jennifer Lopez, who says life has never been better.
I'm feeling very happy.
Jennifer calls this season of her life a very beautiful moment, and one of those reasons is her on-again boyfriend, Ben Affleck.
According to Lopez, their love story is beautiful because they got a second chance.
This time around, she says they're older, smarter, and there's even more of an appreciation for their relationship.
J-Lo's career is also on fire, with her new rom-com Marry Me hitting theaters February 11th.
I'll marry you. You.
Yeah! Making it the perfect movie date for Valentine's Day. And even though it's a fairy tale straight out of Hollywood, she's a firm believer in real-life true love too.
Jennifer says that's one of the things that she wants to teach her kids. Real love exists, and sometimes it's not a straight line to get there. She also wants them to know that loving yourself is important too, and if you're good on your own, you can have a beautiful relationship with someone else.
And we're hearing from other famous lovebirds in the issue, like Lisa Rinna, who reveals she played hard to get when her husband of almost 25 years, Harry Hamlin, asked her on a first date.
You invited me to go to Aspen and I turned you down. Remember that? And he called me every day for 2 weeks and I got to know him and start talking to him and I thought, he's really nice.
So I called her up and I said, do you want to come to dinner at this Italian restaurant? And she said, when? And I said, well, how about in an hour? and you showed up.
I did.
Meanwhile, Steven Twitch Boss is sharing his daily act of love for his wife of 8 years, Allison Holker.
I bring her coffee in bed every morning. She don't necessarily have to get out of the bed to come get her coffee. I'll come bring it to her and just kind of kiss her softly and wake her up.
Even on mornings I want to get up, I actually wait for that moment to happen every morning.
I knew it.
And we can't forget about puppy love, as Leslie Allison CI organizes another attempt to break the world record for largest dog wedding ceremony.
Oh yeah, we're gonna break the record for sure.
This year's goal, 1,000 doggy unions, and lots of money raised for local rescues. Now, let's move on to some screen time. I am so excited to be joined now by the star of the new Netflix series Getting Curious with Jonathan Van Ness. It is Jonathan Van Ness.
Why is hair so major? Am I dependent on snacks? Are bugs gorgeous or gross?
If you want to let her walk on your hand, that's fine.
For these final 5 minutes of the show, I'm gonna ask you 5 questions. For question number 1, you have to give me 1 answer. For question number 2, you have to give me 2 answers, and so on. Let's get started. On the show, you do some serious deep dives into a myriad of topics like bugs, skyscrapers, hair, and more. And you don't just talk the talk, you really immerse yourself in each subject.
Oh my God! I'm in heaven.
So what was one experience or encounter that really blew your mind?
They all blew my mind, but I think shooting up in that skyscraper on that elevator and like going up there, I didn't think I was gonna be scared, but I almost threw up. Like how scared I am of heights, I didn't realize. And you really can't even see how scared I am, but like I was like shaking up there.
It must feel really rewarding to push yourself out of your comfort zone though.
It did, and I also just learned so much about like how many people and how much it takes to make a project like that come to life.
You told People magazine recently that you have a relentless curiosity. Season 1 of Getting Curious is 6 episodes, and you cover a lot, but I imagine there's a lot more that you want to learn. So what are 2 topics or subjects that you would love to explore in the next season?
How did they like make the Lake of the Ozarks? The Lake of the Ozarks is like a man-made lake, and then the other one would be like, what was it like to live in Renaissance London?
You're curious, you're also very adventurous. Your husband, Mark Peacock, recently posted about crossing off a bucket list item when you 2 went to an underwater cave. So what's another bucket list item that you would love to cross off the list with him this year?
He's like a little bit more adventurous than I am. Like I really just like want to get like our pumpkins and our watermelons to like adulthood and like not have like some pest like eat them. And I had such anxiety in that underwater cave. I don't even like underground parking garages because I'm scared there's gonna be an earthquake when I'm in one. So like that underwater cave was a stretch for me.
You're known for your love of gymnastics and figure skating. Your Instagram is full of videos of you nailing all sorts of moves. You have a figure skating episode of Getting Curious.
Want to just go for an axel?
Yeah, should I?
Yeah.
Am I gonna kill you?
No, you're gonna be good.
Okay.
And you have a live show called Imaginary Living Room Olympian. But if you could learn 3 other Olympic sports, what would they be?
Aerials in skiing where you like ramp up that huge ramp and do like a bunch of flips. Ice dance, like I would just be like such a major ice dancer. And then tennis. I would just bring like American glory back by winning. Ew, what I had to play, I just realized I had to play men's tennis. Maybe I could do pairs. I would do doubles.
Who would you pick?
I would do obviously Serena because I'm not an idiot. Then maybe I could be the first like non-binary doubles player.
Yeah, that's great.
And even if I wasn't, I just want to go to the Olympics with Serena Williams. Is that asking too much?
Jonathan, you obviously have a great love of fashion. You're very stylish. So what are 4 looks or trends that you are loving right now?
I'm all about like tunic, t-shirt dress, textured bags. I'm also into a wider cut jean. And then Skims bodysuits.
Wear these all the time underneath.
I don't know why I put my face over my hair like that, but like Kim really got me with Skims. Like she really came for my inner consumer and she's shaking my tree loose.
All right, and finally, give me 5 reasons that people should tune into your new show, Getting Curious with Jonathan Van Ness.
It is so much fun. It flies by. My private parts are tingling with fear just thinking about that feeling. And to see that Curiosity can be really satisfying.
We're trying to think of ways to reimagine food.
We really hooked up the crickets on that one.
The clothes, I really went off.
Oh my God, it's divine.
I wore really cute outfits. I was just really feeling impulse spendy. I was really just getting really cute clothes to wear. The surprise guest.
Michelle Kwan, is it you?
We have surprise guests aplenty. You're gonna see different sides of me that you've never seen before.
The Hellfire Black Widow, the spider sack on this spider. Just such a gorgeous satchel. It's the bag of the season.
If you're not even a fan of mine and you actually just like loathe me to pieces, you'll still like it because you can see me fall really hard.
Okay. Heel City. Very Heel City.
Jonathan, thank you so much for being here. Everyone, be sure to check out Getting Curious with Jonathan Van Ness on Netflix now. All right, time's up. See you next Thursday.